Liskeard Station serves the Cornish market town of Liskeard and is located 18 miles west of Plymouth on the Cornish Main Line. The main station building stands considerably above the rails that are flanked by a deep cutting, which is crossed at high level by a road bridge and at lower level by the station footbridge. There is step-free access to all platforms with trains west to Truro and Penzance using Platform 1 and Platform 2 serving Plymouth and beyond. Platform 3 serves Looe branch and is at right angles to the main line at a dedicated platform with its own buildings, and is accessed by crossing a small road that leads into one of the station car parks. The branch line swings round towards the south and descends gradients as steep as 1 in 40 to pass below the Liskeard Viaduct before swinging back towards the north and reversing at Coombe Junction for the remainder of the Looe branch. The signal box currently at Liskeard was built in 1915 by the Great Western Railway as a replacement for an earlier one built by the Cornwall Railway. It is a Type 27C design with a 36-lever frame. Station facilities include a ticket office, self-service ticket machine, toilets and a cafe. The 2 car parks have spaces for 80 cars and there are also stands available for bikes. Covered seating areas are provided on each of the platforms, and Platform 3 is home to a small visitor centre in the 3 old rooms of the Liskeard and Looe Railway building. Liskeard is mostly served by GWR trains on the Cornish Main Line between Penzance and Plymouth. A number of trains run to or from London Paddington, including the Night Riviera overnight sleeping car service. The basic service on the Cornish Main Line is 1 or 2 trains an hour in each direction between Penzance and Plymouth. There are a limited number of cross-country trains providing a service to Scotland, the Midlands and Northern England in the morning and evenings. Services on the Looe Valley branch line are operated by GWR, who run a regular service to Looe, but only 2 trains a day call at Coombe Junction, one of the least used stations on the network. At one time, Liskeard Station was essentially 2 different stations, operated by different railway companies. The main station was opened by the Cornwall Railway on 4th of May 1859, and shortly after completion an additional goods siding was built. As with so many former goods yards, it is now a car park. The Liskeard and Looe Railway had run a line from Looe to Moorswater in the valley west of Liskeard since 27th of December 1860, and this was extended up to the Great Western Railway Station in February 1901, opening to passengers in May that year. At this time, the main station was already owned and run by the Great Western Railway, which had its own ticket office and other facilities. The Liskeard and Looe Railway provided its own facilities, including a ticket office, waiting rooms and toilets on what is now Platform 3. The Cornwall Railway had amalgamated into the Great Western Railway on 1st of July 1889, and the Liskeard and Looe Railway followed suit on 1st of January 1923. A connection to the goods yard was built and allowed goods trains and stock to be exchanged between the main line and the branch. Whilst this is still in existence, freight is a thing of the past, and the connection is now only used by the occasional civil engineer working. The station was modernised in 2004 with the brick extension to the original Brunel design building being replaced by a light and airy glass structure. This revitalised building was entered into the annual National Railway Heritage Awards in 2005 and won the Network Rail Partnership Award. On the day that I filmed, the line between St Erth and Liskeard was closed due to major re-signalling work that has seen the removal of some of the last semaphore signals in Cornwall, along with the closure of the signal boxes at Truro, Par and Lostwithiel. The controller of the line will pass to the Exeter power box. With only a few exceptions, this meant that most of the trains on this day shuttled between Liskeard and Plymouth, with passengers having to change at Plymouth for destinations north and east. And now, the trains. First off, we see a GWR Class 43 castle set consisting of 43042 Tregenna Castle and 43093 Berkeley Castle, passing the signal box as they leave Liskeard with the 0732 Liskeard to Plymouth service. we see a GWR Class 802 set, 802012, arriving with the 0712 service from Plymouth. Here we once again see 802012 with couplings exposed, leaving Liskeard with the 0807 working to Cardiff Central, one of the few that carry on past Plymouth this morning. Next up, GWR Class 800 set 800-006 arrives with the 2C940745 Plymouth to Liskeard service. It's nice to see that there are still some remaining semaphores in the duchy. We now go over to platform 3 where we can see GWR Class 150 unit 15239 entering the station with the 0747 Looe to Liskeard service. We remain on platform 3 where in 5 minutes after it arrived, 15239 returns to Looe with the 0825 service. We head back to platform 2 where we can see 800-006 heading back east with the 0838 Liskeard to London Paddington service. Heading east of Liskeard Station, the GWR Class 43 castle set consisting of 43093 Berkeley Castle and 43042 Tregenna Castle returns from Plymouth with the 0842 service to Liskeard. In the foreground we can see the track branching off to the left that connects the Looe branch to the main line. Back over to platform 3 next for the arrival of 15239 as it returns with the 9 o'clock service from Looe. The castle set made up of 43042 Tregenna Castle and 43093 Berkeley Castle has a shaky start as it initially fails to leave the station with the 0935 Liskeard to Plymouth service. If you turn the volume up you can hear the power unit working but to little effect. The driver left the cab for a few minutes and then returned for a second stop. The problem fixed, the driver has returned, here we go. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe. It only encourages me. For a more complete look around Liskeard Station, I've created a little walk around the platforms, so you can find the link to that in the description. Thank you very much.